once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, as you can see here, we're going to make some samosas or sambusa. These ones are made with a minced meat. I'm using a mutton or a lamb. If you wanted, you could be making them with chicken or beef. Absolutely delicious. Don't take that long. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using today. So just at the back here, first of all, I've got my samosa or sambusa sheets. You can buy these so cheaply, they're not worth making. They cost pretty much nothing, and you get hundreds of them. So yeah, they're fantastic, really convenient. Here I've got some minced lamb or mutton. You could be using beef if you wanted. I've got some potatoes, all cut really nice and small, by the way. Onions, carrots. I've got some cilantro or coriander, fresh chili. In there I've got what I always call the big four, equal parts, like a teaspoon each for this amount of turmeric, chili, cumin and coriander powder. And then just there I've got some garlic ginger paste. We're going to start this off with a touch of oil. We're going to add some salt. These are really delicious and super easy. Okay, so I've got a pan here with a touch of oil in it. I'm using a sunflower oil. You could be using anything else you want, really. In goes our onions. Like I say, everything really nice and small. Potatoes. Garlic ginger paste, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. I'm going to add in that fresh chili right now. Just grabbing some salt here. And what we want to do, on a medium heat, just want to fry these around, kind of gently. You know, you don't want to be frying them so they get colour on them, but just cook them for about 4 to 5 minutes. I'll be back then. Okay, so it's coming along nicely. It's still a little bit hard. I'm now going to pop in that carrot, nice and small. And we're now going to get in our ground meat. Like I say, I'm using a mutton today, or lamb, but you could be using beef if you want, or chicken maybe. And again, on this medium heat, kind of fairly gentle, not a crazy heat. Let's go for about 5 to 6 minutes. Now, depending on the quality of your ground meat, you may get some moisture out of this. Sometimes you'll use a lower grade or a higher fat meat, and you'll get a load of liquid and oil. We don't need all that in there, so let's see how this comes out. But if I get that, we're going to be draining it off. You need also to do the same. Okay, so you can see this is cooked really nicely and it's beautifully dry. Like I said, if you had a lot of kind of fat or moisture from that, you kind of need to get rid of it, because we don't want too much in there. Okay, going to add some spices now. So you could be adding just a bit of curry powder if you wanted, but what I've got is a little bit of turmeric, coriander, chili and cumin in there. I just want to cook this now, just simply for about another 2 minutes only. Okay, so that's cooked really nicely now. Off goes the heat. Going to finish this off with some cilantro or fresh coriander, whatever you call that. If you wanted a little bit of garam masala powder in there, it's beautiful. Now we need this to kind of just cool down somewhat before we put it into our wrappers. But I'm really happy with that. It's nice and dry. That's exactly how I want it. Some people would make it a bit more kind of moist maybe, but I like it nice and dry like this. Okay, so as you can see, our filling is done, and we've got our strips of pastry out there now. And we've put a little bit, I don't know, a spoonful or so of the filling just there at one end. As you can see on the end here, this is a little bit of flour and water mixed together. We're going to use that as a little bit of glue. We're just going to show you how to wrap these now. Touch of the glue there on the edges, and then just fold it over, and there you go. So one fold there, across, back on itself, one over there, add some glue to it, and then a final fold, and there we have our wrapped sambusa or samosa. Okay, so this couldn't be simpler now. So I've got my pan here, I've got some oil in there using the sunflower oil. 2-3 centimeters, I'm heating it up. We're simply now going to take each of our samosas and drop them in. Now they're going to be 3 minutes, I would say. Again, if you want them a really dark brown, go for it. If you want them light brown, as you like. So 90 seconds, I'm going to flip them over, and as you can see, that oil is not going crazy. It's hot for sure, but not crazy like we're making French fries. So in about 90 seconds, flip them over, the desired colour you want. They're going to come out and go onto some kitchen paper or towel, and then they're done. Okay, off goes the heat there. That's kind of where I'd like them to be. Some people like them darker than that or a touch lighter. You can choose, but yeah, they certainly just don't take long once they're in the oil. So onto the kitchen paper, and I'll see you at the table. Okay, and there you go, really super easy and delicious. I'm just going to serve these with a little bit of cucumber raita, or if you want like a chili sauce or something, but yeah, they're really lovely. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love. Lovely.